Hey everybody, it's me Sean and welcome to another brand new Let's Play series. This time it's a game that is just about to come out on Steam called Machiavillain. This is sort of a haunted house Rimworld sort of game. It's something that I've been watching for quite a while as it's been in development, and developers are ready to let people start playing it. So let's do it. Let's jump right in to a new game. And there's quite a lengthy little story here, but the basic idea is that we want to become a evil villain and in charge of our own haunted house. So we break away from our existing haunted house. As you can see here, we have to rub the villain's feet and cook and whatever. So we break away, and an owl delivers us a letter that tells us how to get to the office. And then we leave, I guess. That must be our leg right there. And I don't. Oh, I see. We TP the haunted house. Is that what this is? Is that the joke there? Yep, and that's us wearing what appears to be a dress. And here we are waiting in line. Yep, you can hear the music playing in the background. And there's our number. And yep, it takes forever.
How dare they delay
See a spider web being built here. These guys are getting bored. Still bored. The news hasn't changed though. She's turned to dust. His head fell off. This guy's. Did he get lower in the chair? I don't know. You can go back and see. Oh, look at that. He's all wrapped up by the spider. Ah, that's funny. I meant to look and see if anybody gathered the tickets off of here as I went, and it doesn't look like Frankenstein changed any, but the others all did. All right. Yep, there we go.
That's me.
All right,
Now
I'm
my
up.
reign of evil.
Yep, now my reign of evil can begin. So let's get started. As usual, I am going to choose names from our list of patrons on Patreon. Anyways, if you go to my Patreon, patreon.com/vanillapcstrategy, that's a way you can give me some money. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's also great. But give me money and I put your name in the game, like Evil Edward here. Edward is one of my newer Patreons, and we're going to go ahead and make him the master of our villains. Dearest Evil Edward, blah, blah, blah. You get to start with some minions. Yep. So we've got a little selection of minions here to choose from. They all have different skills. This is their health. That's what they eat every day. Maximum life plus 30%. Food eaten plus 20%. Loyalty minus 8. I don't like that, so I'm probably not going to get Riva on, although she barely eats. Marta is also a smartass. That's not so good. Oh, Riva 2, which is a mummy. 7 food per day. Plus 2 the maximum number of jobs. Well, that's good. Ah, another smartass. Boy, I'm going to have to re-roll here. Pyromaniac is fire resistant. That's good. Loyalty minus 4. Not so good. I really don't know what good loyalty is, but it seems like it's a good thing, right? Food eaten minus 20% and lose... made of bones. That's just standard. So you can see here the different skills. Building, chopping wood, digging rocks, collecting resources, cleaning, so maintenance basically, writing letters and so forth, making objects, refilling things, haven't run into that yet, extinguishing fire seems self-explanatory, hauling and Rimworld terminology, cooking, and research. All right, so it looks like we're gonna go ahead and rename this one to Spooky Mark after another patron. Mark, welcome aboard. We're gonna hire you, and I'm gonna re-roll all of these guys. Okay, so we have Daryl, another smartass. Boy, oh boy. Okay, Pat. But we already have a skeleton. I don't want to get all skeletons. Another smartass. There we go. Celine has easygoing nature and intestinal fortitude. Good researcher. Maintenance is fine, and hauling is fine. What does Spooky have going on here? Spooky's good at chopping wood and also good at hauling. Well, chopping wood is pretty important. I would like to have somebody who's good at building. Potentially at mining. I do like the research, so you know I don't want to spend all day looking at our first people, I really don't know what difference it makes. So we're gonna go ahead and bring on Creepy Caleb here, hire. And let's do one more shuffle. Ooh, a Frankenstein, a zombie. Energy Bunny and Easygoing Nature. Well, I like both of those. And a constructor, I like that. And a furniture maker, sure. There's more construction. No, I think we're going to go with Ashley here, who is going to be... Oh. I got to think of a creepy or... yeah, we've got spooky. Oh. All right, well. I want to have their names visible. So there we go. And Caleb, there we are. Like that. And so this will be Nanette. Oh, is this the one that we want to hire? No, that's Caleb. I think Ashley's the one we want to hire. Nanette, oh, I don't want to spend all day on it. Nanette brains. There we go. Good enough. Hire. All right, so we've got our initial team. Let's validate the selection. And we start out. Now, it's weird the way, I mean, look what it does when you pause it. It's like all jittery and stuff. So we have some goodies to start with, but we can't really, you actually have to build your storage inside of a room. So I can't do the traditional Rimworld start where you set up a room. As usual, there's like jobs. I think I am going to, oh, did it save my, it didn't save my setup from last time. So I want to have things like hauling as a high priority. Maintenance should be a high priority. So we'll set that up there. Extinguishing fires probably should be one of the top priorities. Refilling seems like a good priority. And then these are different, like cooking and building things and whatnot. And we'll worry about those priorities as they come up. So we need to assign, so like you're going to be assigned to chopping wood and hauling. So they get limited number of jobs. You can see, like Nanette can only do 3 things. So she's definitely going to build. And I guess that's it for now. Set her up on maintenance, and we'll set her up on chopping wood. Never seems to be enough, or like chopping wood is always a good like fallback task. I don't have anybody set to digging yet. Set you to digging as well. Actually, I think I will do that. There we go. So we have somebody who digs at a higher priority. All right, that should be fine. So let's go ahead and close that down. And we will unpause, and I'll send these guys over here. We need to explore a little bit. So we have some basic tutorial messages, basic controls. This is telling us that we need to harvest resources. As you can see here, well, you can't really see, but this is an evil tree. And if you try to cut down evil trees, they will attack you. So like they don't like kill anybody, but they do damage and they slow you down. So you don't really want to start out cutting down evil trees. Maybe try cutting down less evil trees. So we're going to set these trees to be chopped up. You can see there's also some plants there. We're going to gather up those plants and let's let them do their thing. There we go. I don't have anybody set to collecting plants, so I will set Mark to that, I guess. I'll take him off of digging into the rock. There we go. But first they're going to chop wood, and we need to chop... wait, Nanette? Oh, Nanette is not a wood chopper. That's right. So I'm going to take you off maintenance. I'll set you on collect plants. I don't really know what good plants do us at this point, but I'm sure they serve some purpose. I mean, it seems inevitable that they would. All right, well, there's not really a lot of plants down there to collect. I will set up some rock collecting as well. Just clear out the space. And we'll get this space cleared out and we'll start building our home. So here it says build a room. Building the biggest evil mansion of all time. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, great. I know how to build stuff, but I want to get these trees cut down first. Although we can go ahead and get started here. Let's build a wall. So we're going to have a door in the wall, obviously. Not really sure how large. 2, 3. That only leaves 4 squares in the middle. Can I cancel? Ah. Gotta be an easier way of doing that. Alright. Construction, wall. Oh, that's right. Room, walls, and we'll have a door there. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that should make a nice large room where we can put all of our initial things in. And we need to put down some floors. We'll go with nice light wood floors. And then a doorway. And we will be set. There we go. Extra instructions. Click for more. Archive. So we can click on the wiki, but you guys can't see that because it opened up my web browser and that doesn't help us out any. You can do the startup guide, which will allow you to go through the startup guide, which has some pretty good hints. I feel like I've looked at most of them, but not all of them. And there we go. Great. Oh, what are the rules? Oh, rules. You must kill them all, plus 10. So this is how you get evil. Kill them only when they're alone, plus 50. Kill the virgin last, plus 300. Kill them at night. Doesn't give us any, I guess. Do not kill the dog ever. Okay. So we need to get people coming to visit us first before we can start actually doing any of those things. Mark is idle. How does Mark not have a job? There we go. Now he does have a job, and we'll get this thing built. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the speed. And I don't really know what good mining does. I guess it gives us stone. I haven't really found a use for stone yet. Oh, it sounded like a machine gun there with the hammering. So this game has kind of a goofy, wacky art style. I like it. I like the crooked walls and stuff. I like the weird, blocky, kind of hand-drawn looking characters. Yeah, that is actually one of the things that really appealed to me when I first saw this game was the art style. It just seemed really interesting. I have to say that the priority system for the jobs being set universally is a little weird because, you know, I might want to have it'd be hard to have somebody building and somebody cutting wood at the same time unless I just like had them stop overlapping responsibilities, I suppose. But, you know, it would be nice to be able to you know, have, well, you know what I mean. It's like in Rimworld or like in Judgment. In Judgment, there's a great, that's one of the best priority systems I've ever played was in Judgment, Apocalypse Simulator. Anyways, that had a really good thing. I liked it a lot. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I want to finish this room before we start chopping down more trees. I thought there might be a problem with them walking through this little gap here, but it doesn't look like it. Plenty of people are making that journey, so I'm not going to stress. Hopefully we have enough wood. We may not. I'm going to actually go ahead. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to set up some more of this wood to be chopped, so maybe we need it to finish our building. What's that? Can I see? Oh, it is a crumpled mushroom. All right. Okay. I think you can tell people to eat things specifically or not. Let's see. Mark is idle here. Mark can store, build, and chop wood. Great. So I guess I should have some more wood chopping. All that. There we go. And I need to do a no, home office, writing desk. There we are. Oh, and you can rotate stuff, of course. There we are, like that. Great. Get that set up. And I suppose I should set up a, well, I don't know. What all do we have here? We have a home office, so we could get a printing press, but we need research for those things. A phone. Call merchants. I don't know that I really need that. So this room is going to be dedicated as a home office, huh? Seems like an awfully large room for that. I hope we can move furniture as time goes on. Yeah, so like this room is going to be locked into a... that's too bad. But we can put storage in here. So that's actually kind of good. I think I'm going to do that. And so there's food storage and material storage, so we'll do one of each. And that'll help with our giant room. What else can we do in any room? A skullhead candle. Plus 100 evilness inside of a range of 50. Nice. Piranha fish tank. Bat in a cage. We don't really have the materials for those things. Candles. And a lot of other stuff we need to research. Equipment storage. Gold storage. Gold chest. Oh. And a fridge, which we don't have. Alright, so we have our writing desk done. What is manual activation? Set the sub-priority of all writing desks in the job of home office. Nice. I like it. Alright, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to move it either. It's going to be either use it here or disassemble it. So that's, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a drag. It's just good to know. Alright, on. Yeah, but what I want to... Oh, there it is. Okay, so, well... Oh, ooh, interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and make up 10. Great. So we're going to make 10 letters. Not quite sure what the letters require to be made, but one thing they require is somebody being assigned to work in the home office. So I'm going to unassign Caleb from digging into the rock, and I'll assign him into the home office as a responsibility. And I'm going to move the home office up to like this, because that is how we're going to get... Well, I still think... Oh boy, it's tough when it eats up a job spot to like have them set up to extinguish fires. I should have people set to do hauling. Do you have to tell them to haul? Like, it seems like that would be self-explanatory. Oh, none. Aha. Alright, well, oh, so it won't store... Okay, we have smoked meat, though. I was going to say it won't store, like, raw meat or something, but nothing we have is raw, so I don't know. Not quite sure what this little symbol up here means, but obviously we have gold. We have 8 days worth of food. No victims killed yet. It's our suspicion level, which will cause villagers to come and try to get us. We are... Oh, I thought I had set that up, but I guess I didn't. Let's slow the speed down. There we go. Somebody's hauling stuff in. Why is Nanette not hauling? Because I don't have her set to. I don't know why that's glowing like that. So Nanette, I can take you off of that, and I'll put you on hauling. Great. And that'll help us get things hauled in. Looks like Caleb is working on... Not writing letters. He must be making letters. So we will set up an ad campaign. You have won a set of 24-karat gold plating serving dishes. That will bring us in 2 basic victims, which is nice. I'm not sure. That's just basic victims, right? Ah, geeks. I see. A dentist. A basic victim, a geek, and a dentist. Oh, yeah. And then we can start getting dogs. Jocks. I don't know what that stuff is. Tourists. Okay. But we've got a long ways to go before we can start doing any of that. Meanwhile, we're going to do this ad campaign. There we go. And once we get 5 letters, they will start... Why is that glowing like that? It's because somebody's working at it? Well, now it stopped. Alright. Are these guys going to get upset because we don't have a table to eat at? I don't know. That's just basic construction. Pretty red door. Has an irresistible effect on victims. All right. Basic chair. Aha. So we would need to have tables and chairs. Required to process dead body parts. Okay, so probably have to start setting up another room here. Let's put a door. Can we put a door in the wall there? It looks like we can. Great. Whoa, I did not want to do that though. Cancel. Alright, so let's set up another room here. Maybe we don't need to make it quite as large as the room that we already had. We'll do 4x4, see how that works. And we're going to build a wall around it, like that, there. There we go, good, alright. So we'll have this so we can process our victims if we do get one to show up. And this is about as far as I got in my little practice playthrough, because I was like, hey, this game is pretty fun and people might enjoy watching me figure it out. And I'd like to get a video up, and also it's late and I just love making excuses. So hey, look at that, we got promoted to rank 1 by the League of Villains. The League of Villains rewards you with unlocking a slot in your team for a new minion. Nice. Minions have heard about your promotion and want to join you. Awesome. All right. Oh, look at this. Dracula is a stealthy creature. Can transform into a bat, which doesn't scare victims. Can hypnotize victims, make them kill each other. Oh, I like that. I know that we are short on any skills necessarily. Easygoing nature is good. Oh, eats extra food and requires blood. That's not so good. And yeah, I don't like that very much. That is another Dracula. Alright, so... Oh, and we can't re-roll. So I guess we're probably going to take a skeleton. Which is fine. Look at that hauling ability. Alright, let's go ahead and hire. And we want to rename this one. And there we go. Ben Bones. Ooh, spooky. Alright, welcome aboard, Ben. Validate selection. There we go. Great. So we've got ourselves a new bad guy. He's going to help us out. What are they going? What are you doing? Oh, just coming over to say hi to Ben? Ben is idle. I better give him a job. All right, let's take a look. So Ben is a master at storing. So I'm going to actually take those guys off of storing, which will open up additional jobs for them. He's also very good at putting out fires. Oh, he's going to be our cook as well. Great. So that leaves him one more thing, and I'll have him work in the home office. Should be pretty good. Nanette has an open slot for now. I don't have anybody set to refill. I don't know what we need to refill at this point. And, yeah, so far no other new things. So I'll just have you set to put out fires. But this will be our kitchen here before too long. Can I do construction, kitchen, butcher's table? Okay, will you build in here even though the... Ah, you will. Great. Even though the room's not complete. But I've just dedicated what that room is going to be. So I can set up some dining options as well, I guess. We will find out. I may be using all of my wood for the wrong things. But, you know, do you need to rotate your chairs? I don't know. Are they going to be able to get into those chairs even though they're all blocked up like that? They're probably. All right. Oh, look at all these idle people. So, I'm sure we need to chop down more wood. And actually, that would be something. I should have everybody set to chop down wood. Like, I guess I don't need to worry about refilling quite yet. No, let's try that. There we go. Great. All right. And we've got all these evil trees that are going to want to get us, but we don't want to chop them down yet. And I want to try to keep my people away from those evil trees. So let's set those ones to be chopped and those. And there's plenty of good trees down here we could chop up. Although I suspect there might be an evil one down there. Already having to go kind of far and wide to get resources. I wonder if trees respawn? Maybe that I'm acting incorrectly by chopping down all the trees and not leaving any to respawn and make nice things. What is he carrying? It looks like he's carrying like a tiny door. Does it show me what he's carrying? Oh. 8 without table. Look at that. Funny. No other minion of the same type in your team. Okay. Nope, doesn't say what he's doing though. Okay. So Ben is probably happy that he has another, lives with another minion of the same type. Great. Okay, well that's good to know. And that -8 loyalty penalty, I almost said mood penalty because, you know, seems like a lot, but I guess it's not really the end of the world. Well, you heard the timer, everybody. That means we've reached the end of our first episode. Well, this game seems pretty fun so far. I don't know what you think, but you know what? You can tell me what you think because there's a comment section down below. There's a like button. If you click that like button and leave me a comment, you can tell me what you think about this game. I would keep your eyes peeled for an additional episode, which will be coming out before too long. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye.